Hello guys, we are back today. The Reverse Sweep podcast and India की ODI series अब आ रही है and the T20 series is over. काफी सारे interesting outputs आए थे उसमें some interesting decisions that took place in the last two matches. So we're gonna discuss about all of that and as always, like feel free to put in your comments and thoughts wherever you are, what you want to cover. So first thing, I think let's get started straight away with the big revelation that skipper Kohli has made that he plans to open the batting. मतलब watching Kohli and Rohit walk out together, मतलब सारे fans को सचिन सहवाग के good old days याद आ गए. And it showed. It was destructive. It was like it just teed off. It was perfect. So I think let's start with Pranav on this one.
Yeah.
What do you think that Kohli as an opener in T20s, does that make it the ideal 11 for India, and should he kind of take this ahead in the IPL too for the practice?
Right. So on the previous podcast, I just floated the idea that Rohit and Kohli should open, and you said that yeah, it's a good idea because either of them could run each other out and make runs. But as it turned out, both of them made runs. So it was like such a what do you call? It was a punt taken, and I mean I can't think of any expression right now, but yeah, it just worked so well. So if you look at it, they are two both India's best players, and since T20 cricket, you don't have much time really to settle. So perhaps the only time you can maybe, I don't like to say it, but take a bit of time or waste if it is right at the top. Maybe a few overs you can try to get in because see, in T20 cricket, you can accelerate at any time. With doesn't matter what the rules are, everything
Definitely.
favors the batsman. So you know, as much as we say power play 6 overs 60 is like ideal, even 6 overs 48 for none is not the end of the world. You can always take any time to
Definitely.
go after the bowling. And if you notice, the main problem India has in T20s is middle overs, 7 to 15. We are one of the bottom ones. So that is what is the actual issue, not the power play. Power play, even if you play a little conservatively, it's not so bad because when the opposition does not have wickets to show for, they tend to then get no look to contain and are under pressure. So if you look at it, Rohit and Kohli with Rohit taking the aggressor's role, I think is a good option because Rohit played so freely that day. He was batting like a absolute dream. Virat struggled a little bit, but it didn't matter because Rohit was keeping scoring ticking. So if these two can form a partnership, like how Courtney Walsh and Curtly Ambrose, though they are bowlers, they both often said that one guy would play the role of just bowling line and length, and other guy would go all out for attack, and they would swap the roles. So they should do something like that. I guess Rohit should be the one who plays the attacking role in this case because I think Kohli, when he takes little bit of time, he's always better. I don't like to see Kohli actually going after the bowling early on because
From the first
that,
ball, yeah.
yeah, that to me is a little bit worrying often when he does that. Like he did against Rashid, then he got
Yeah.
out stumped. That was just so bad. I mean,
Correct.
Yeah.
so I don't know if this is a long-term solution. I mean, currently with our limited over setup, often we just come up with certain ideas every now and then, like Rahul at five
In all
suddenly
five
worked.
T20s, we had a different opening
Yeah,
pair. So
exactly.
that
So
just shows,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, so
I
like Siddharth, like
before I
over here, I was
finish,
just
just a minute.
sorry,
Sorry,
sure.
just before I finish, I hope if Rohit and Kohli is just an experiment, then fine. Let just go back to the same Rohit and Rahul because see, Rahul had a bad series, but before that he was India's best T20 batsman. So I think it would be a little harsh on Rahul to have to make way. But if they feel that with this combination they can get to play both Sky, Kishan, Iyer, Pant, all these guys, and they get a better combination, and you can play five bowlers plus Hardik Pandya, then nothing like it. I just hope that if this is the idea, they should go on with it now and not make any change because we don't have many T20s left, and India with the World Cup in India again and us being a much stronger team than 2016, we must not mess this chance up. I mean, of at least making it to the final. So I would say if this is the plan, go ahead with it or go back to the previous one. Don't make too many more changes now. That time is up. Just stick to one plan. I say.
Yeah, I think
Sid,
that's
you
that's a
can.
very interesting point Pranav has made that now that we do not have any more ODI series and IPL is the only benchmark that we're gonna have. So Siddharth, I would like to ask you here that does this mean that it's the end of the road for Rahul as an opener, because I don't think if Kohli and Rohit are opening, any batsman is going to replace them as an opener. Or
No,
does
I
Rahul
yeah.
slot into the number 3? Does he play for Punjab over there and then compete with Surya for that spot? Where does
No.
this leave Rahul with?
I think Rahul shouldn't focus on India. Be like a number 3 pick. Like, he should open the batsman. That's his strong point. And I'm pretty sure over the 14 games in IPL, he will come back. Like, he will come back into form, no doubt.
I'm
And I
sure.
think India plan to hold series with Sri Lanka, or South Africa and Australia as well before the World Cup. So I think there are going to be a lot of matches before that. I'm not worried about the opening. And about the 50-20, I think Kohli opening was a forced move more than strategic. क्योंकि उनको Sky को 3 पे खिलाना था. Sky did well. He scored a
But
50
don't you think it makes sense now? I mean, why will you leave Sky out? I mean,
Yeah,
see, the
exactly.
choice is between Sky and Rahul, I know, but Sky
yeah.
plays in the middle orders, no?
I'm not saying leave Sky out. Sky at 3 has in the last 2 games proved himself. You know, उसका unluck catch और missing the Jordan का. You know, वो जब आता है तो वो sense देता है कि fans को कि मैं इधर टिके रहूंगा, मैं 30 तो मार के ही जाऊंगा मतलब, और quick fire मारते
He
हैं,
has some X factor about him, which is actually what I want to say.
Yeah,
Correct,
exactly.
correct. That ABD Villiers kind
the
of
point is,
cricket,
Kohli,
360.
Yeah.
And
Kohli
before
can't
anyone
keep pushing
thinks
down.
we're comparing the two, we're not. We're just saying that there's that way of playing that, adds something to the team.
Yeah, long way to go abhi to.
Right.
Yeah, so
exactly.
continue.
Now I was saying, Kohli, you can't keep pushing Kohli around. Kohli 4-5 तो कर नहीं सकते, तो only slot opening is opening now. और opening में फिर Rahul had to leave. Like Kohli, Rohit, it's only been one match. अभी इतना high hopes है क्योंकि one match में मार दिया, अच्छा partnership हो गया. अगर same match में Rohit out हो जाता, वो out हो जाता 10 पे, so then no one would be talking about this, right? So I think we need to give it more time. Kohli opened in IPL. The last time he opened in IPL, he scored 950 odd runs in the whole season, right? So I'm hoping that he comes, he takes this into IPL, scores big runs. Kohli was opening, and like I think he came in the middle order last time because हमारा 2 साल पहले we had Manish Pandey and Samson who weren't reliable in the middle order. So Kohli, it was a forced move that he had to go there. And Pant also 2 years back was very young. He was inexperienced. But now Pant has become more mature. Sky is already like 28, 29, 30. And with the MI seasons, he's maturing. He's scoring well. Then we have Iyer, Hardik. Hardik has become an amazing finisher. Even after injury, he's come back strong. You can rely on him as a finisher. And Jadeja will come back. He's great. So now Kohli can take the risk of batting up. He doesn't need to stay in the middle order and like anchor the inning every now and then. I think he can take the risk of opening with Rohit, become an opener in T20. But I don't think Rahul is out of contention. It's always good to have I think in T20 cricket, it's always good to have a mix, because I feel like in T20 cricket, you cannot go with one particular team. You need to keep chopping and going with informed players. Like ODIs and Test, you can have a solid 11, 12, but T20, informed, I'm not saying you're a bad player. You're just not fit enough for the game. I just feel like another informed player would become good for this game, because World Cup is so quick.
Yeah.
Correct.
You just have to go with informed players, confident players, even if they're bad on paper. So like that, that's my view.
That's good point. Having more players offers flexibility to the team, and that is what India has also been lacking in the previous T20 editions. Like even 2014, though we were the best side, we did not have really a plan B, because I think in most matches we were dominating quite a bit, and the only match where we were tested, that Australia match a little bit, it was a dead game. No, it was a dead game. If you remember, India had already qualified as the winner.
Oh, yeah.
Yuvraj suddenly performed, and then of course he failed when it really mattered. So India is slowly maybe getting out of this method approach of, where we look at the perfect players and this, and we're looking into more dynamic players and guys, who are not afraid to express themselves. So I hope we continue with that. But yeah, more people, more headache, that is good. At least then,
as Kohli said, like before the first T20, that we are looking to give each player a particular role in the team now. Like England setup is. Because previously every youngster used to come in कि मुझे place बनानी है, थोड़ा selfish खेलते थे, and that like towards semi-final, finally used to bottle it, like Yuvraj against Sri Lanka, as Pranav said. No, but definitely I think everyone is looking to get a role and performing to the role. This England series was perfect for that. I think it's a good thing moving forward.
Nice. I think summing it up, it's good to have multiple options. Like now, if you look at it, we technically have 5 players who can open. We have got Kohli, Rohit, Dhawan, Rahul, and Ishan Kishan also proved himself as a good option, right? So from the batting end of the pitch, I think let's move to the other end. I think the bowling, it was brilliant to have Bhuvaneshwar back. That spell of 2 for 15 in that match was outstanding. And I think he locks his place down as the opening bowler for India in T20s. My question is now, who kind of partners him, or how do we kind of go ahead? Because definitely Bumrah walks back into the team, but we should have that, flexibility. Like often England have, they play Archer out sometimes in the middle overs, in high run chases and everything. So what do you think is the ideal opening bowling combination? I mean, Hardik for me personally did brilliant. If it's in India, I think his off cutters are very well. He can swing the ball also. He has a decent bouncer. Hardik is a really good option for me if you're going with a spinner. If Washington plays, he's a good option to open the bowling with. So what's India's best opening bowling pair if we are looking at it from the T20 World Cup perspective?
Right. So this is actually now again good headache we have, that now finally we're getting some bowling options as well. And as being a big fan of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, no one would be happier than me to see him back in form. I mean, like Michael Vaughan was making such a good point on CricBuzz that he does not bowl to stats. England, as good as they are, they tend to focus a little too much on data. That Hardik Pandya, you should bowl short to him and into the chest, and he won't score because his strike rate is 110. Whereas, he went and worked on it and then it backfired. So what I like is Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is a simple guy. He keeps it simple, doesn't try too many things. And his greatest strength is his accuracy. His death bowling also, after having slight bad time in the middle, has again come back. He can bowl Yorkers. He has the slower delivery. And, he has now cemented his place as being up top couple of overs and back end 2 overs. So that's fixed. We should not bring him back anywhere in the middle overs, because as much as I like
I
him,
think
his
just
factor
to
to
kind of
suddenly
counter you there, Kohli brought him back to get that wicket, I think, when they were running away with the match. So yeah, I mean,
right,
because
right, right,
definitely he was a
Yeah.
strike
right.
bowler.
But I
I
did,
think
yeah.
Bumrah will do that role more often than not, but yeah, it
Right,
can
exactly.
do
So
that as
because
well.
we didn't have another bowler, he went for it. But I would still like 2 overs with the new ball of Bhuvi up top, because if the ball is moving, he's extremely dangerous. We know that. With him, it's an interesting thing. Now, we have got Bumrah and Natarajan, who are again excellent death bowlers. So again, the question is, do you want them to bowl all 8 overs at the death, which again is a bit of a stretch? Do you want 4, or do you want, say, 5 or 6? So that is something which Kohli has to decide. I would do it based on the opposition. Like if Joss Butler is opening for England, I would want Bumrah to have a go at him at the start, because if we can nick him up at the top, there's nothing like it. So I guess we should look at the opposition as to who can partner him. Now the thing is, Washington Sundar, like you mentioned and we were discussing, if he plays in the team, then I think his best position is to open the bowling. I mean, for RCB also, he has done that well. Now, when he comes in the middle overs, he's not obviously as comfortable, and even batsmen are not, you know, as concerned of how to score against him. And with the if he's bowling with a bar or soap, of course, nobody can do much. But if Washington Sundar is in the team, he should open the bowling. I don't think there's any other way to, get the biggest best out of him. If suppose he's not playing, which I don't think he will, then I would either bowl. If suppose say Shardul Thakur is playing, I would give him 1 over to see. If he is not bowling as well, then like you said, Hardik Pandya can always also be given as an option, because maybe early on, if he bowls and batsmen are going after him, he could even nick off a couple of wickets. So, and I'm glad he's improved his bowling. I mean, adding some variation is what we wanted him to do. And also using that variation also kind of, might even reduce some of the stress on his back, because he used to put so much effort in, which ended up causing him the problem. So I would say, since assuming Washington Sundar doesn't play, perhaps either Shardul Thakur or Hardik Pandya is a good option. Or if somebody is the top, like the top openers are the ones who are the main players, then of course a Bumrah, I would take a punt with him at the start to knock one over. I don't think Natarajan particularly actually is comfortable bowling in the first 6 or with the really hard new ball. I think he's more comfortable bowling when the ball is older. So I would save him for later on. And of course, his death bowling, no one needs to say much about it. He's very good. So
Definitely.
Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and or Shardul Thakur / Hardik Pandya. And if Washington Sundar plays, he should play. But I'm not sure once Jadeja is fit, he will play. I think he'll just be a squad player once that happens. So I think either Hardik or Shardul would be a good way to open the bowling. And sorry, Bumrah, if it's a very important batsman at the top. Sid,
Yeah.
you can.
Sid, over here, like I think Pranav gave very two good points. Just a couple of things. Do you think if Jadeja is there, do you want to start with Jadeja, A? And second, do
Good
you
one.
want to start with if Chahal or Chaher, whoever of them plays? Do you think
Good
Matlab,
one.
India
Good
can
one.
go with the one spinner opening strategy?
I particularly wouldn't like Jadeja. I want Jadeja in the middle overs because I feel like the last few matches we batting mein, we struggle against, even bowling we struggle against that 8 to 12 ka period where we should be restricting. We kind of struggle over that. Like even if you look at this England series, we gave away runs like we were kind of sloppy in the middle overs. So I would like Jadeja to bowl 2 overs there. I wouldn't want an over in the middle because I feel at the start we have good bowlers. Like if Washington is in the squad, I feel he'll obviously open the bowling. I feel in England series he wasn't given the new ball much because they wanted to try him in the middle. Because as a spinner, if you want to be in the Indian team, you have to be a versatile spinner. To be honest, you cannot be an opening spinner. Dekha hai, Kuldeep faded after 2 years. Chahal got dropped. No one would
Right.
imagine.
On
But
that, like just because we are on the point of bowling, do you think Chahal come like makes the squad? I mean, he definitely does. Do you think he should be in?
yeah, I think we need one like Chinaman kind of wrist spinner who can like loop the ball. We need one guy like if you're playing Jadeja, there's no need of Washington. I mean, they both can
Exactly.
like control this college. They both like can bowl flippers, carom. So wo sahi hai. Like I think we need like one guy to the loft. Even if he goes for runs, he'll pick up two wickets. That's what we need.
Yeah,
We need
Chahal did
wickets.
pick up
Right.
wickets
Like
while
run
going for runs even in this series. Like he
exactly.
got the
That's the
crucial.
issue with Chahal actually. He flights the ball a lot. He's not scared to flight the ball, but when I guess in the power play that's a risky thing because with no fielders in the deep, I think that's risky. And if he gets hit, I think he's losing confidence when early on he's getting hit. Whereas when he comes on later on with the field spread and he tries to entice the batsman, he also feels a bit more confident. I mean, he is going through a slight confidence phase, which even Kuldeep has been going on for the last year. So I think it's important how we handle them. I think Rahul Chahar doing well is a good, kick up the backside. That will also motivate him to try and keep his place because Rahul
And
being a more, uh, or what I would like to call it a flipper kind of leg spinner. He bowls it quick rather than bowling it slow, and that being useful in T20 cricket. I think that is good that India has got another good headache. If he can keep bowling well, Rahul, then Chahar has
do you
to
think Ravi
really
Bishnoi can make a late entry?
too early,
Wait,
mate. Too early.
World Cup 2025,
Yeah.
26.
And on Jadeja's point, I had also thought of it, but the thing with Ravi Jadeja is that I think even though he has got the pace, I don't think he's able to get the correct line and length, say for an opening bowler. I think because he's like a robot, he's so mechanical and he just gets everything on the right spot on the same spot. It's a bit too predictable for batsmen
Fair
early
enough.
on.
Yeah,
But
I would
fair
like to see him
point.
opening for
yeah,
CSK. I want to see
right.
him opening a few games for CSK, like opening.
But
bowling
Washi
Jadeja.
has got that, height and he's, he bowls a pretty awkward length. Again, that's why I think he's more useful in the opening bowling. But as Sid said, India 7 to 15 needs someone who can bowl 4 quick overs and not go for much. And Jadeja, I think T20s his economy rate is pretty good. If I think stats will back
Yeah,
him
it's
up. It's pretty
decent.
good.
Like he doesn't pick many wickets, but economy he controls.
Yeah,
Like that's what we need. I think
right.
the problem
He's a
with these players like
batting
Shardul and
all-rounder now, so his bowling is secondary to me now. To me, he's a batting all-rounder. So if he can bowl 4 overs, done for 30, that's just fine.
Interesting point. I think let's move ahead to the last
Yeah,
topic we have today. So I think we have the upcoming ODI series. I know the focus is not a lot on the ODIs right now because T20 World Cup is coming up. But I think if you're looking at it in the long term, I think next year we'll be having in 2023 we have the ODI World Cup
World
as
Cup.
well, and I think it's going to be held in India only. So, what are your thoughts? I mean, who a couple of interesting additions. I think Prasadh Krishna was added to the squad, and for
Kunal
India,
Pandya and
yeah, Krunal
Suryakumar.
Pandya,
I
and
think
also like any. So let's start with Sid this time. Any
See,
thoughts on?
I'll rant after that. Let Sid
Sure,
speak. I
okay.
want
So
to
yes, Sid,
prepare.
your thoughts on the squad and why some people are in, some people are out. Like some
Yeah,
surprise
I think
entries.
like
Gill is
the
there, no
yeah.
Shaw, as far as I remember.
Like the Test Championship, ICC have introduced the ODI Championship as well. Like all like 2 3 3 years में जो भी top of the होगा उसको भी trophy मिलेगी kind of thing. So something to play for. Obviously not that big, but what one thing like I'm excited about two things. One thing is like Dhawan, but like Dhawan didn't get many chances in T20. He came one first match he flopped, and he hasn't played for India. Like he hasn't performed like we want Dhawan to perform. Even his Australia series wasn't one of the best series for him. So I want him to have a good ODI series. If he makes a comeback in this, because like everyone has forgot him as an opener now. People just look at Rohit, Rahul, and फिर Kishan Ayat. Kishan performed well, and then Kohli also started opening, right? So I don't want Dhawan to fade away. I think he's been crucial for us, especially in ICC tournaments. So let's see how he does. That's one thing I'm good to learn. And another thing was Prashid Krishna. I think what India
Who's
is
our
doing is
third opener in the squad? By the way, just sorry to interject.
Gil.
Shubman
Gill,
Gill
na?
might play as an
Yeah,
opener.
Gill.
I think
Gill.
Yeah.
Okay,
they're gonna
fine.
try him as
We'll
an
get
opener.
to
I'm
that.
excited
Yes.
about that.
Yeah, and one more thing was Prashid Krishna. I was really excited to see that because I think now India is grooming young pacers. Because even if you look at the
Left
T20
arms.
series, England Test series, they had Ankit Rajput as a net bowler. and they are like Avesh Khan as well. So I think they're taking these guys in their mix. I think they're grooming them like to see, because India ke fast bowlers, they haven't been consistent. They always keep getting injured every 2-3 years. I haven't seen that happen to Australian bowlers much. I think that's something we need to learn. Like they keep Cummins, Hazelwood, Pattinson, like Stark.
Yeah.
I can't say, but like they keep these three
Pattinson
fit.
also had injury problems. Now he's
Yeah,
become
Pattinson
fit.
has come back
Yeah,
from injury problems.
But
Cummins has been a
Cummins is a
freak.
tank.
Cummins has been a
Cummins is
freak.
yeah.
after he got back to full fitness in 2017, he's just literally plays every series like a
I think
tank.
yeah. I think that's
Never
what
gets.
I think that's what, yeah, one thing we need, because every 1 year we get one new injury to our main bowlers. Like pehle, two years back we thought Shami, Bumrah were our main guys, and then Shami goes out, this that after Australian series. Now new guys come in. So but it's good to see fast bowlers coming in. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty much the same ODI squad which you always do. I don't see much change. I think Iyer will start over Sky. There's no reason to drop Iyer in the first ODI, especially. I think he's done well. It'll just ruin his confidence if you drop him. And but if you like, I don't think you can go with 5 bowlers, right? Because I don't trust Hardik to bowl 10 coming back from injury. So I think we need 6 bowlers, which means that only one out of Rahul and Pant can play. And even Rahul hasn't done much wrong to like get dropped. Like I think it's fine if you rest Pant. Like he'll understand. Like it's not like we don't need to rush Pant, to be honest. Like he's had a good test series, but doesn't mean rush him in all formats. He should have some pressure on his backside as well. Give Rahul the chance. Give Rahul at 5, and then yeah, Hardik comes in, and then we have a lower middle like bowling order, which there's nothing, there's not much. So I think it's a pretty settled squad. 6 bowlers, five batsmen. So like yeah, should be a good series.
All right. Yeah, Pranav, coming in, your thoughts?
Right. So, okay. So, of course, Rohit and Dhawan. I'm glad people are. I still mentioned about Dhawan because Dhawan is undoubtedly one of India's key players. Rohit and Dhawan are the best opening pair in ODIs. There's no doubt about that. No need to separate them. Hopefully, they will be. Hopefully, Dhawan will keep his form, and both will again open for India in the next World Cup, because Dhawan ICC events, he's boss. His loss in the World Cup was crucial. I mean, it is unimaginable actually how much it. I mean, Rohit did beautifully, but it needed Dhawan as well.
Dhawan is Mr. ICC. Dhawan is like that
Yeah,
ICC player.
yeah. And the thing is, there's no reason actually for him to even be his position to even be up for grabs. He's doing well regularly, so there's no question there. Only thing is that Prithvi Shaw was unlucky to be missing out as a third opener, and I don't know why Shubman Gill as an opener they're trying in ODIs. I mean, I think he's supposed to be a number 3, and has he really done much to be in the ODI squad? I'm not too sure. I think Prithvi Shaw was a bit unlucky, but okay, maybe they don't want to rush him back after what happened to him in Australia. So let Prithvi, maybe they want Prithvi to keep continuing to perform
Yeah.
in domestic cricket. So that is a one odd thing. And Prasid Krishna, well, okay, I think he did well in the recent domestic series, but of what I've seen of him, I'm not convinced about him at international level yet. But if he proves me wrong, I don't mind. I mean, of course, a little bit of bias since we're both from Karnataka, so little bias is there. But if he can prove me wrong and he plays well, nothing like it. He's got the pace, but the accuracy is the issue. I mean, he in IPL he does play the ball a lot. Maybe he's a guy who's better off in a longer format. Let's see if he gets a chance. I'm not sure. Surya
Mhm.
Kumar again should just stay on the bench currently. Shreyas Iyer at number 4 locked in. There's no need, that's it said, to upset that. And Rahul at 5 currently, also no need to upset that. Let Pant,
Mhm.
just wait on the sidelines and push Rahul. Now the question is number 6 and 7 for me. Hardik at 6, and yeah, he can't bowl 10 overs. Probably 5 overs he can bowl at
Pandya
max.
bros,
And
basically.
yeah, Krunal has
Yeah.
to play. He's there as a Jadeja replacement, and both brothers can bowl 10 overs, and you know that they can manage that. And the interesting thing is that who will be picked in the 4 bowlers department? I think Bhuvi and Natarajan are fixed. Then the question is again that I think Kuldeep should maybe be given a go over Chahal, or they can just rotate the two of them. It's fine. And
Why
play
do you
Shard.
want to have Kuldeep? I mean, ideally, you'd want to have Kuldeep over Chahal, because if Krunal is playing, he's going to take the
Yeah,
ball
yeah,
away from the right
exactly.
handers.
That's the if Krunal is playing, then yeah, Kuldeep would be a better option. But
What
I
if you
don't
play
know.
both of them in one
That's
year?
also, yeah. I mean, we're playing in Pune, correct? So the pitch will be important again. If the pitch is going to be flat, like usually in ODIs, then and given how England destroys spinners in limited overs, I'd only play one of them. The issue is, I think both Kuldeep and Chahal have taken beatings from English batsmen, like in the World Cup and even the last couple of games that played in England. So it's not like they've been a huge threat to them. So then again, it's a toss up then whom you want to play. I guess if Krunal is playing, like, again, Kuldeep will be better, so a different
Yeah.
angle to offer. And then probably Shardul Thakur will play. he can offer something at the lower down the order. We can go batting up to number 9 with him and Bhuvi and just have two tailenders then. So that seems to be a very good balance to me. And Shardul, even if he goes for runs, he does pick up some wickets nowadays. So a good thing to try. If the pitch is dry and going to offer some, it's going to stop a bit, then who knows? We can try a third again, the
Kulcha,
Kulcha option.
after a long time.
Yeah. I mean, I think the main problem is that they both bowl well together. I think when they're individually bowling, only Chahal has done well. I think
Better
individually,
without him, yeah.
right? So I think it'll be interesting to see what India goes by. I don't think they'll start in the first game. I think three fast bowlers, a spinner, and of course Pandya brothers to be the bowlers. I think that'll be good, and it'll be also good because we have been playing ODI cricket off the late with only 5 specialist bowlers, and you just cannot do that. I mean,
Yeah.
always there's one bowler who's likely to go for runs. So
So who will be your ideal 11?
So my 11 is Rohit, Dhawan, Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer, Rahul, Pandya brothers. That's the top 7. Then I'll go with Shardul Thakur, Bhuvi, Natarajan, and I'll go with Kuldeep. I'll go with Kuldeep because of, like you said, we should have that variety. I suspect though that Chahal will start. That's my suspicion. So
Got it.
I think this is the best good 11, and I think if maybe after a couple of games, suppose India is 2-0 up. I don't think that will be. I think it'll be a very close one-day series again. Maybe India can just give Prasidh Krishna one game just to see how he is. I mean, if you're picking somebody in the squad based on his performance in domestic cricket, एक game तो बनता ही है देने को क्या जाता है. So
Correct.
I would like to see how he can bowl at international level, because Gill playing or not playing doesn't matter. Gill is destined for greatness. So it's fine if he doesn't play, but Prasidh को दिया है chance तो देखते हैं what he can do at international level. Who knows?
Will we finally see a Kohli century though?
Oh my!
एक तो बनता है यार.
He is going to
Great
have
question.
once
एक तो
एक
बनता है.
century तो
एक
बनता
तो
है.
बनता है.
एक होगा century.
Got it. Maybe
Hopefully, but I don't think they'll
for
play
you,
the same fast
what's
bowling team
your
as well.
11 by the way? Is it the same as Pranav's? Maybe
Yeah,
like
I think my top 7 is the same as Pranav. Maybe instead of Krunal, Washington is there in the ODI squad, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, so maybe instead of Krunal, if they can play Washington, then they can play Chahal as well.
Correct.
Like that was my thing, and I think they won't play with the same fast bowlers because I think with the IPL coming up, they wouldn't want to ODI series is very tight. फिर IPL के 14 game भी है, and
Correct.
they're like फिर हमको quarantine. They don't want to give the workload, and as you said, ODI series even Kohli said it isn't that focused.
I
So,
remember Bhuvi saying that whenever I come back.
Because I remember even
century, I have
Siraj is
to-
there in the squad.
Yeah.
I would like to see him. I mean, Siraj is
Yeah.
an
Bhuvi said
up-and-coming
that
fast bowler.
I don't want to say I'm back because whenever I say it, I'm injured.
Yeah, I get
Siraj
injured.
Just came
He
back
said
from
this.
injury, so I don't mind. Good point, Sid. We can always swap
Yeah,
the
and
bowling a bit.
I think our 5 T20s were in a span of 9 to 10 days. Only
Very
one day
intense.
And
Very,
Bhuvi played all 5 games. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't see him playing all 3 ODIs definitely.
I
I think
genuinely think Kohli should take a rest. I mean, I mean, this is a very
I was
low,
surprised he was there. Yeah, I was
low
surprised he was in
budget
the squad.
ODI series for him. I think Kohli and Rohit both can take a rest. I think we can have Dhawan open the innings with probably
Shubman.
Rahul or Gill. I mean, Dhawan and Gill can open. And then we can have Sky play at 3, and then Iyer at 4, and then Rahul at 5. People who are not in confidence are low on runs. I think because it doesn't. I mean, I honestly don't see a point if Kohli and Rohit play and injure themselves before the IPL
Right.
or the World Cup. I
But
really don't see any
Darshil,
merit in this.
I think the reason is because it's England and because England are playing a full squad. Yes, even though he says it's not important, he wants to still win it. Kohli is how he is.
Yeah.
And the thing is, England I don't know when England.
It's not a
last
full
won an
squad. No, they don't have Root or Archer this time. So
Yeah, but it's still a
It's
very
like-
powerful English side. I mean,
What the
Morgan,
English-
Butler,
yeah.
Bairstow is enough.
Morgan is still the best player for England. So the thing is, I don't know when England last won an ODI series in India, and their last away loss in an ODI series was in India as well 4 years ago. So I hope we can again break that duck not duck. I mean, I can break that streak because that would be a clean sweep of all the series for us against England, which would be really good. Because in the limited overs, I had England as favorites because of their and if we with us having mental edge, if we can just rub it in, it would be nothing better.
Yep.
yeah, definitely.
All right, guys. I think predictions for the last before we move out. Predictions, Pranav.
For the whole series or just the DM2?
I think at least let's start with the first game only.
I think India will win. I think India has the edge now, and I think we'll win tomorrow.
Yeah, Siddharth, what's your take? You're beautifully stuck, like Rahul was on his score and crease.
Yeah, I think no,
Yeah,
I think India will win. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a close game as well. I think India should win comfortably the first game.
I think England is going to win the first game. I think
You
Morgan
mean like
is
how
a very
the
strong performer, and I
that's a
think he's
good
a very
it's a good
strong
pattern for
competitor.
India, but it's a good
Yeah,
pattern for India. Lose the
yeah.
first game and
Job
get a
England, yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
So that way,
I just
That's
want
a
Kohli
good
to win
call.
the toss, man. He's been losing
Oh
too many
my.
tosses. He's
yeah,
been
I
losing
think
too
Kohli
many
needs to
tosses
just
now.
win the toss.
But
I
it's
mean,
getting annoying.
that will be a
It's
victory.
getting
Yeah.
annoying now. Yeah.
I think losing the match and winning
Yeah,
the toss will be
exactly.
a victory for Kohli. I think
Yeah.
he finally have broken this.
And he will field first because Pune mein there's going to be dew. This time of the year in Pune, with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
heat
yeah,
in the morning and the weather cooling down in the evening, they're going to be
for
dew.
sure.
And without Archer, English bowling is definitely weaker. And it's much harder to defend against this English batting because साला खत्म ही नहीं होते हैं. एक
Yep.
Yeah,
3 4 5 150 और 5 फिर
correct.
भी
Definitely.
350 चेस कर सकते हैं ये लोग धुरंधर. So
Makes sense. Definitely
Definitely.
agreed. Hey guys, all right. I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching in and listening to us. And wherever you are, guys, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And let us know your thoughts on comments on anything that you want us to take up or want us to cover. And soon we'll be, apart from the ODI review, we'll also be having a special IPL preview where we kind of going through all the teams
please
one
tell
by
us where
one.
we can
Okay.
improve as well. Anything you
Yeah.
want us to do specifically. So
Yeah,
thanks
please,
a lot, guys.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.